Well, welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about the updates that happen for both main branch and testing. We'll be going over the Jade Skin picks, and we'll be talking about some of the exciting new stuff that's happening for Rust Console Edition. Okay, so first and foremost, regular Rust, normal Rust, or main branch. We have the tool cupboard radius fixed, thank you. And also the doors appearing to be closed when they are not has been fixed. They call it like a desync, I believe, something like that. Okay, so check this out. Yeah, this is crazy. So we do know that okay, so let me make sure I get this all in order here. So testing staging branch got a whole slew of things, and yes, it does have underwater labs and also submarines. So let me go ahead and say this because a lot of people are like, hey, I go to these different servers and I can't find it. That's because you're on the normal version of Rust. You need to download testing staging branch. All you got to do is look up in the Sony or Microsoft Store Rust Console Edition public testing branch and download it and run it. Or if you don't have access, there is a skin in the skin store, or I'm sorry, on the shops, Microsoft or Sony shop, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically going to give you PTP access. It gives you a blackout skin and some coins. Honestly, I think it's worth it if it's just for the blackout skins. That's just me. But if you don't have it, that's how you get it. And it's actually cheaper than buying the deluxe or ultimate version, and I think you get a little bit more, to be perfectly honest, so it's not too bad. Okay, so here are the changes that are on testing staging, and here's why you should care about them, because all of these are coming to main branch at the end of the month, so the end of May. And I think this is still broken up into two phases. As far as I understand it, it looks like phase 2 will start on testing branch on the beginning of June. And if everything goes as planned, and that can change, it should hit main branch phase 2 by the end of June. And as far as we know, phase 2 is going to include the tugboat, which is crazy. It's a mobile base on the water. Yeah, so like you can create spawn points, you can put down like a computer station. It's amazing. And we don't know what else is going to be included with that. I guess there's a potential for the harbor changes and the oil rig changes, but we'll have to wait and see. But we do know, so the changes I'll be talking about here in a second are the changes that happen to testing branch right now. So this will be for phase 1 on testing branch now, but on main branch by the end of May. Wow, that was confusing. Okay, so the biggest thing is probably that the submarines have been adjusted in the way that they move around. They were very slippy before. They are no longer. The computer station issues have been fixed. The Chippy arcade machine down in the underwater labs has also been adjusted to be fixed as well. And it looks like, back to the submarines for a second, it looks like the gasoline consumption is back to where it should be for the PC version or the Steam version, so that's nice. Things were, like, you could use them before, but they were so slippy and the gasoline consumption was kind of all over the place, so it looks like they really narrowed that down. Also, it looks like our map system, our markers got a bit of love, and also we can now look at the different layers of underwater labs, so we have underground layers now listing what the underwater labs looks like. How hot is that? Pretty hot. And also a prelude to, you know, train tunnels in the future? Who knows? Okay, so a lot of exciting stuff. If you haven't had a chance, jump over there. I did get a chance to jump in and try the new submarine adjustments, and they do feel a lot better than what they were previously. So check it out. All right, so on to the Jade Skin picks. Whew, I don't want to make this really long, right? My goodness. Okay, so here's the breakdown. I do, we go over the whole sets, and then I break it down to different tiers. The green tier 1 and 2 and the orange tier 1 and 2 to help you narrow it down if you can't buy the whole set or if you just don't want to get the whole thing. Because, you know, Rust coins are money, essentially. So that's the breakdown. All right, so this first set here, the sushi bar architecture, is actually a repeat. It's a clean set for sure. Since I already bought it, I have the listing here. The full cost of this is 1,940 Rust coins. And again, if you're going to buy 2 of these and you're looking at a third, you probably want to get the whole set because it's the best kind of buy for it. All right, so sleeping bag here is going for 425 Rust coins. It's salmon, stinky, stinky salmon. We have the furnace going for 450 Rust coins. Here's the darkness version of it. The night times are super dark. I kind of like it because it gives you like a nice sulfur look, doesn't it? Garage door going for 500 Rust coins. Very clean. No glowing bits on this. Then we have the large wooden box. Also, I like the design in this a lot. It doesn't glow, so for me, it's not super high on my priority because I love boxes that glow inside the base. Did they say how much that was? That was 450 Rust coins for the box. The armored door, very nice. Stinky, stinky sushi is 475 Rust coins. I had to write these down since I already bought them. No glowing parts on this. And we have the metal door going for 475 Rust coins. This does glow in the dark. Very nice. All right, so on to the skin picks. So green tier should be no surprise, is going to be the sheet metal door. Again, because the night times are so dark and you don't always have lights in the beginning, this is a nice way to navigate through your base or get to your airlocks or know where your airlock's at because you can actually see it glow. So green first pick is going to be the sheet metal door for 475 Rust coins. The second pick, because these are so rare, it doesn't have glowing bits, but I still like it. Green secondary pick is going to be the sushi door for 475 Rust coins. Again, it does not glow, but it's very sharp for an armored door. And for my orange first pick is going to be the furnace for the reasons I stated earlier. It looks really nice when it's glowing and turned on, or even when it's off as a sulfur furnace, or you can identify it as something else if you'd like to. Metal, as it were, or even charcoal. That's the orange first pick for 450 Rust coins for the furnace. And because the box doesn't glow, we're going to have to go with the garage door. Again, great mid-tier to late game always, for 500 Rust coins for the orange secondary pick. Booyah. All right, so on to the Cyber Arsenal. These are actually quite sharp, and there's a bit of secrets in these, especially this set, that I didn't notice at first. So the breakdown I think will help. Okay, so the full set is obviously 1,820 Rust coins. If you get the bundle, you save 30% again, same rules. If you're looking at 2 or 3 of these, you possibly want to go with the full set. Okay, so double barrel shotgun, 400 Rust coins. Now check this out. Ooh. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell, man, so the, as we're doing this, so the updates that we had earlier, right? One of the features that they added on Testing Branch is our ability to inspect the skins and the weapons now. So, like, you can actually look at them. How cool is that? Man, I can't believe I forgot that. Double barrel shotgun, 400 Rust coins. Semi-automatic for 400 Rust coins. Very nice. Look at this. Doesn't that look sharp, dude? Woo, I like it. The rocket tube going for 450 Rust coins. Again, it does have glowing parts on it. The L96, very nice. 450 Rust coins. Very sharp. They look like laser beams. The AKES for 450 Rust coins. It's very sharp. Now we have the LR300 for 450 Rust coins. Now, let me make sure I get this right, because I had my original picks and then I made some adjustments. So, yes, the first one here has to be. So my green first pick is going to be the AK. Now check this out. And you might be like, I'm not into the glowing gun stuff because it gives me away. Well, sometimes it's useful, right, if you got multiple teammates. But look down the sights. We can't zoom in too far, but yes, the sights have glowing tip. Yes. How awesome is that for nighttime? So if you're on your base, not too bad. So my green first pick is definitely going to be the AKES for 450 Rust coins because of that. Same reason, the LR300 has that glowing tip. Iron sights, is that right? Am I saying this right? There you go. See, look at that. Right through the sight. I know you can barely see them, like zoomed in as far as you can go, and it's like real touchy, but you see what I'm talking about? Hot. Green secondary pick, LR300, because of that, 450. And let's not forget, you can buy this at the bandit camp and skin it. So if you got some extra scrap and you want to go straight to plays, what a great skin for that. Now, the orange secondary pick is going to be the rocket tube. And I don't know if you saw this earlier, but look at this. Glowing window and glowing sight for the tube. Come on, I don't think we have anything like that. So yes, the rocket tube for the orange first pick for 450 Rust coins. Yeah, a lot of extra utility out of this one. And this should be no surprise, the semi-automatic, the SAR piece, for 400 Rust coins for the same reason. Look down the sights. Do you see it? I do. I know. I wish I could go in. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see that there. It's gonna be pretty small on the screen for you guys, but you get the idea, right? Glowing iron sight, kind of like the Glock has, right? I think that's what it's called in the game. Nice. Okay, so on to the Biker Scout. The whole set going for 910 Rust coins. Not bad for a full bundle, right? It's under 10 bucks if you're USD. And you save the 30%. Leather gloves, 200 Rust coins. No glowing bits on here. Really nice with the blackout skin because then you can have the black gloves as well. The boots, they kind of look like tap shoes for 200 Rust coins. Tappity tap tap tap. We have the pantaloons for 200 Rust coins. It says Rust. Rust. We have the chaqueta going for 250 Rust coins. Does it say ride or die on the side? Man, if we only had motorcycles, that would be pretty high, right? What does that say on there? I didn't see that on the bottom. It says, move to what? Move. I don't know what that says. Is that I was gonna say Italian. Is that Latin? Anyways, the improvised balaclava going for 200 Rust coins. This one's kind of hot, right? Kind of looks like a gimp outfit. I said it. A little bit. The hoodie going for 250 Rust coins. Okay, so the green pick is going to be the jacket. The green first pick for 250 because this goes really well in the winter biome. Obviously, it doesn't like shade it, but it's really nice to have like a jacket that goes on top of your other kits. Or something you might be using this in the ocean as well, to be perfectly honest, to kind of swap things on and off. And it's nice to kind of have that extra layer. And the improvised balaclava is going to be the green secondary pick. Man, I don't know why my brain shuts down. I try to do that in my head. I'm like, for 200 Rust coins because this is so unique. And this is one of those BPs where you get them early game, and you can just use this like immediately if you want to. And the orange first pick is going to be the hoodie for 250 Rust coins. And it should be no surprise that we'll also have the pants as the orange secondary pick for 200 Rust coins. And I think we got that all in order. I don't think I missed anything. On to our last set that we have here, the Starlight Arsenal, going for 1,050 Rust coins, which I think is quite reasonable. It's great for a set if you don't have any of these. Definitely a good pickup here. We have the SAR piece going for 250 Rust coins. This does glow in the dark. We have the L96 for 250 Rust coins, also glowing in the dark. We have the Rocket Tube for 250 Rust coins. I kind of like that glow in the dark stuff, huh? Bolty piece for 250 Rust coins. We have the double barrel going for 250. I think all of these glow if I'm not mistaken. That looks sharp. I like it. And we have the Timothy, which I don't think has the glowing tip. It does not. Going for 250 Rust coins. Okay, so let me make sure I got this right. All right, so my green first pick is going to be the bolt action rifle. I know it's a high-end weapon, but this has extreme utility for the same reason as the other ones. And this is the only one I believe in this set that has it. It has a glowing tip, so you can use it to scope immediately. I know it's super hard to see probably, but you see what I'm talking about? So green first pick, definitely going to be 250, the Starlight bolt action because of the glowing tip. There we go. We can see that a lot better now. A lot of utility, and a lot of times you're using that on your base, so it's not terrible that it's glowing. And my green secondary pick is going to be the double barrel shotgun because it looks so sharp. I love that star pattern down by the trigger there. It looks so cool. And it's an early game weapon, so it's very accessible. You'll get a lot of use out of this. My orange secondary picks, I'm sorry, my orange first pick is going to be the L96 because of its rarity, and we don't have too many L96 skins, and I don't know if we have any glowing L96 skins, so I think this one looks really sharp. Obviously, we need to put a sight on this because you don't have that here. And my orange secondary pick is going to be the rocket tube because we don't have too many rocket tubes that glow in the dark either. For 250 Rust coins. And as we go over here, we'll just cover these because we know what these are. This is a custom skin that is for the large wooden box. Excuse me, I thought it was a small one for a second. That is going for 480 Rust coins. A bit expensive, but that's because it's a custom mesh. So it looks nice. Again, no glowing parts, but we saw that earlier when I was talking about the update. And now we have the tan sap going for 250 Rust coins for the special items. These will be in the market for another week, I believe. These other ones should be in for 2 weeks. So there you go. There you have it. These are all the Jade Skin picks for this set for main branch. And yes, we're out there playing a lot of Sea Labs. And if you want to know a secret that was deep inside of the Sea Labs that we found, it should already be up on the end screen now. If you want to go check it out, I think it's a big clue as to what's coming for us in the very near future. So hopefully we'll see you in the next live stream / video or on my custom server. Love ya. Bye. Oof, 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 oof.